Let me show you what I got. I got a battery box and I got my solar box power battery box thingy-majigger figured out. So here it is. But I just got a battery box. Removed the seat, of course. 2 bolts. That was easy. And it gave me a lot of room, just enough room for this battery box. And this seat can come all the way back the way it was before. But then I mounted my solar charge controller to the box, and I roll up the cords, the wires that go out to the panel, and they'll just tuck right here, right behind it. And the battery, that way it's sealed, it's fairly secure there. And then I picked up one of these 2-socket 12-volt plugs, wired it into the battery, and then I just screwed it to the top of the lid. I just happen to have this thing laying around, so it just plugs into one of those sockets, just a battery meter, and I can easily see what my battery voltage is. Right now it is connected to the solar, and the solar panel is in 100% sun, and it's showing that it's charged. And then I was talking on my other video about running to the back a cord so I could charge, and I got to looking around in here, but up in the front in the console there is a 12-volt socket right down here. So I would only need about 3 feet cord to come back and plug in right here. Then that way I could plug and unplug while I'm driving from that front socket there to run the fridge or charge the battery or whatever I decide to do. So I'll probably make a cord for that that'll come back here and plug in here. Then that way it would charge this battery and or run the refrigerator. When I was at Walmart, I picked up 2 of these. Accessory plug with a LED indicator light. It just has a short 6-inch lead or something on it, and it is fused. But I picked up 2 of them so I can have one on the end of the cord that plugs in here, and then one on the other end of the cord that plugs into the outlet up there on the dash. Then that way I'm double fused. Not that that really matters, at least fused on one end. Alright, I got my extension cord made. I got that hooked up, and just realized something that I think is probably a benefit. I'm going to show it to you. You guys let me know what you think, if you see any potential problems with it. But when I have that plugged in, of course I've connected the 2 batteries, the starter battery and this battery, via this small gauge extension cord. When I'm connected to the solar, as I am at the moment, it of course is going to charge not only the house battery, but it's also potentially going to put some charge into the starter battery. So if I was to get a dead starter battery, theoretically I could connect this. It'll probably take quite a while with that small gauge wire. However, it's not a huge distance. To the battery, I'm guessing it's probably 5 or 6 feet. So the gauge of the wire can't take a huge amount of power going through it. But my solar charge controller is still showing charged, of course, because the car battery is charged as well. But when I plugged it in, I decided to put my meter back here, and it bumped that up 0.2 volts from where it was before. So that's kind of cool. If I'm just sitting at a camp somewhere and I've got this thing charging and I have that extension cord plugged in, it's topping off my, not only the house battery, but the car battery is getting some of that charge as well. Yep, see, look at this one back here. We just got more sun, and it's bumped up to 13 volts now. So that's what the car battery is seeing from the solar, is in the neighborhood of 13 volts. Anyway, I like the setup. I think it's a pretty cool deal. What I really have here is two batteries on this power bank. Now the batteries are definitely not the same battery. the car is just a starter battery. This is, of course, a deep cycle battery. So I don't know if that's going to potentially create problems or if that's not going to be a problem. Honestly, I don't know. Anyway, guys, hope you guys are doing well, and stew on this one for a little while and let me know what you think. We'll see you on the next one.